Hello YouTube, my name is RevDS, and welcome to a revisit episode that I said I was going to do like about 2 weeks ago almost. I really need to get more consistent with how I do things, but then again, I still work, so it's harder to do videos, and you know, sometimes you get home and you say, I'm gonna make a video, I'll make a video after get back from work, and then people are incredibly bitchy. People need to learn that we're in a pandemic, that things have to be done a certain way, and they can't accept it because fuck me, I guess that's their reason, fuck everybody else, because yeah, fun. A lot of people are fun. But anyway, I should have probably done this video last week also, but lost my wallet, and I got pissed off, and then I had to take care of everything that needed to be taken care of, because you know, when you lose your wallet with your credit cards and you know, personal information, you need to get rid of a lot of things and delete everything, and then go to the police and shit. Thankfully, I got my wallet back, but everything is still on back order, and technically speaking, right now, I don't have a ID, so that's fun. But anyway, that's enough of that. Today, obviously, we're revisiting the video that I did in, let me just see if it tells me here. It launched, or I released it. When did I? It's not telling me. Okay. Why is the video not telling me when it was published? Okay. Analytics probably tells me. December 22nd, 2019. Jesus Christ. And obviously, there has been something major that happened between December 22nd, well, technically speaking, it didn't happen, it was already happening at this point, between then and now, which is, you know, the pandemic known as the coronavirus or COVID-19, and yeah, it's affected a lot of things. I don't know if you've heard, like, every sports league in the world, well, most sports leagues in the world are, you know, stopped, some of them outright cancelled. Japan is now going into state of emergency after a lot of countries have been in state of emergencies, and yeah, we have to wait and see how everything pans out, but it does seem like there will be some delays, or multiple delays, preparing for coming into gaming. Nintendo, technically speaking, although everything's happening, it has a little bit more of luck than everybody else, technically speaking, because you know, they just released Animal Crossing, one of their biggest games ever, which, by the way, I waited to do this video before getting I waited till the Famitsu numbers came from Japan before making this video. The game is outright incredible. It's already the second best selling physical only in Japan for the Switch. It's very likely that we might be seeing the next, or the newest, the game that's going to take the crown as the best-selling game of all time. Oh Jesus! Of all time in Japan, taking the crown from Pokemon Red and Red and Green, which was at 8 million, and this might just make it to 8, 9, 10. Sky's the limit, honestly. But what I also mean by the luck, in huge quotations, luck that Nintendo has had, is that basically this year they have it to themselves. I don't believe for a second that the Series X or the PS5 are launching this year. I think if they do, it's ill-advised. I think I'm also very much on the line of thought that this year every sports tournament, you know, championships, like I think, like for example, the Portuguese football league or soccer team for Americans, the league should be cancelled. Same thing for the UK, same thing for France. I think that we cannot just hold like this one as like we need to finish this one. We need to also look at the future ones, and the fact that we're already in May and we have so many games to be played in so many different leagues, with even international cups and tournaments happening. Just cancel the tournaments and think for the next season how things are going to be done, because then we have more time to plan these out. But yeah, and the same thing is ill-advised for PS5 and Xbox Series X to launch, because let's be completely honest, if they launch this year, they're going to be soft launches. They're not going to have many, if any, games at launch. They might just rely on cross-platform games or cross-gen games, which I think would, sure, but for the launch of a system, especially if the systems are as expensive as it rumored out to be, it's not a good time to launch, so maybe wait out, even if it's until March, maybe, I don't know. Speaking of March, NPD numbers launched yesterday or a couple of days ago, and the Switch did over 1 million, which is insane. 1 million units. It's outright already. It's the fastest selling system of all time. I believe right now in the States it's 2.5 million, I think, ahead of the PS4, and I believe it in March it sold just a little bit under what the PS4 did in November for the same time period. It would have been November for the PS4, and the Switch sold about the same thing, and it looks like April might also push the Switch to do incredible numbers, which would mean that the thing of the Switch and the PS4 going back and forth or being virtually tied launches line might disappear after next month, because maybe the Switch will stay ahead for a while now. But that's not the topic of the video. Let's get on to the topic of the video after 6 minutes of rambling, which is the predictions that I made in December. Now with coronavirus being a thing, how many of these things have changed and how many things did I get correct or not? So let's talk about, first I have everything down, so if I made a prediction in a video that's not here, I apologize. I didn't go back and watch the video because I had everything in writing for what I did in the video. And because, again, I've said multiple times, I'm not particularly a big fan of myself and my own voice. I don't really particularly like to watch it, but anyway, that's beside the point. Let's get on to first things that I talked about was the updates that I expected. I expected, well, 5 games, if I'm counting this right, to receive updates and predictions for these updates. Let's just say that one of them is going on as expected. 2 of them, actually. One of them I kind of fucked up. I mean, I predicted kind of, technically speaking, correctly, but I already fucked up. And what the fuck just happened? I have to pause for a little bit because for whatever reason, my camera went from having 30 minutes of battery to 5. It just dropped from out of nowhere because fuck me, I guess. Okay, so hopefully it is better now. Now doesn't even have the battery on, just so that it's not charging while it's being done. But anyway, let's get back to the topic, which was the updates. Technically speaking, the one I got correct right now are Tetris and Animal Crossing, because, well, they are receiving updates. Tetris is getting one, I believe, this week for the next Maximum Cup with Ring Fit Adventure, and Animal Crossing gets updates consecutively, and it just received another one, I believe, for Earth Day. Could be wrong. Pokemon's also getting new updates, technically speaking, with raids and Gmax battles. And, well, I did say one more unknown Pokemon. I think I said one more Gmax Pokemon was coming. And, well, I technically speaking was right, but it was multiple ones, and we're getting DLC, so technically I will pat myself on the back. I did say, I think later on, I did say that I expected a Pokemon expansion, but technically speaking it's happening. So, hey, what do you know? I technically speaking, I got that right. I could be passed off as a leaker nowadays, couldn't I? And everything else that I got wrong, I could just say, oh, COVID-19, the coronavirus fucked the plans up. Which is apparently what a lot of them are doing right now. I've seen some of them say this. Like, things like are now more depressing of outlook of what they know and they don't know. Which, you know, to me seems a little bit fishy. But, hey, that's just me. But anyway, the other games I had here were Smash and Mario Maker. Well, Smash, I did say I expected updates every 2 months. Well, that's not happening. The next update, big update, will be probably in June. This one is legitimately card subject to change. The typical was going to be June, but as we have it right now, we can't exactly predict it 100% and say that it will be June. Again, things might happen, but I still think Springman might launch in June. It all depends, or Springman, the ARMS character might launch in June, depending on how everything goes. And I still think, when you get to the third parties, I still think the next Smash character announcement will also come in June, alongside whatever ARMS character will be. I think the 2 characters from the past will be revealed at the same time. I think whatever ARMS is and the next character will be revealed at the same time. I still think that plan, even though E3 is not a thing, will still be the same. But I expect that every 2 months. We're not getting that, but we are getting a Trials of Mana third party Spirits event in Smash. With this week, which I guess technically speaking deconfirms the characters from Trials of Mana 2 coming in, because again, in the case of the DLC, if they were going to come in, if Charles Mann was going to get a DLC character, which I don't think he would have anyway, then Nintendo would have probably saved those for the actual character and the spirit sport for the actual character. And then Mario Maker 2 was another game I said would get a new update every quarter. While I miss the update for this quarter, technically speaking, Jesus, a hair dropped on my glasses and okay. Technically speaking, I did get it right because I said every quarter, and I missed the quarter by a couple, the 3 weeks actually. We still got an update for not the first quarter, but the second quarter, technically speaking. But it is the final big update, which I'm still expecting some smaller updates, like a way to search for worlds, which was the thing they added in Mario Maker. Because like right now you can't search for worlds, so if somebody makes a world, you can't find it. I don't believe you can. So please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we do. But anyway, I think that one proved to be, well, wrong, big fat wrong, because it's not happening. Then I also predicted directs, saying that I expected, directs to happen whenever, for game-specific directs, whenever the game was close to it, and I expected an Animal Crossing one in February. Again, this was made in December, proving once and for all that I am, in fact, a legit insider. The hashtag trademarked, I guess, copyrighted too. But don't listen to this next part, because one of those things it was unpredictable, which was E3 being cancelled, because the next thing I predicted was general Nintendo Directs to happen in January, which didn't happen. March, which technically speaking happened, so another call for me. I was told the Direct was happening. It was just I didn't know it was gonna be mini. They didn't know it was mini. People that told me did not know it was mini. Sorry for that. Some of the games I heard was it seemed like it was gonna be a general direct, especially with when I was told the character for Smash was gonna be announced. Apologies for that, people. Then E3, which I mean, this is not even an insider. I cannot make an insider joke here, because there was always going to be a direct at E3, although E3 is not a thing anymore. And technically speaking, January, right? I mean, if I was an insider, which I totally, legitimately, 100% am, if I heard Pokemon expansion, Super Smash Bros. Character revealed, more details on Volume 6, Volume 2, Volume 6. And what else happened in January? There was something else that happened in January. What happened in January? We had 3 directs, right? Or was it just 2? Am I misremembering? I probably am misremembering. Hey, if you told people that Pokemon expansion and Smash revealed and details on the next pass, people probably said like, oh, general direct's happening then. But there was something else that happened in January. What the fuck happened in January? I'm gonna lose my marbles. And I probably, if something else happening in January, will be like appearing somewhere around in the video, which is gonna F my brain up, but I don't think it happened. I don't think so. But then I also predicted one I was told for September, which I don't know if it's still gonna happen. September is like 6 months away, 5 months away. Why did I say 6? So I don't know if we don't know if I was correct or not. And the predicted big third-party games coming to the Switch with Nier, Call of Duty, Kingdom Hearts. Why did I say Call of Duty? I have a K and an H here. How the fuck did my brain go for COD? Halo and Monster Hunter. We're still in April. E3 was supposed to be right around the corner. I expect Halo to be announced at E3, maybe with Master Chief announced for Smash as well around the same time period. Even if Halo Infinite is coming this year, I still think that an announcement at E3 with a shadow drop of Halo Reach on Switch and then Halo 2 on PC seems like the thing that Microsoft could do. Again, advertisement for Infinite and the Series X launching allegedly holiday 2020. I say allegedly because plans subject to change. Then Nier, Platinum said 2 years, I think. They said they would take 2 years to bring it to the Switch, which was 2 years ago, so I don't know. And then Kingdom Hearts, it always had games on Switch. There's already a deluge of Final Fantasy games. I think everybody can agree that the probability of Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 Midgard Adventures will come out for the Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and PC next year, because there's an exclusivity deal for a year, so probably next year will happen. So I wouldn't be surprised if Kingdom Hearts was in fact brought over to the Switch. And Monster Hunter, It seems easy money for Capcom, you know, even if the game, I've seen a lot of PlayStation fans bring up the fact that why would they make Monster Hunter for Switch when it's going to sell 9 million units, when it could just make Monster Hunter 2 for the PS4, Xbox One, PC, Series X, Xbox One, PS5 and the Neo Geo and get 15 million units sold, when, you know, if you apply that logic to any Capcom game that's been released on the PS4, obviously with resources being so limited that they can only make one Monster Hunter, why would they do 15? Why would they waste their time on, you know, Devil May Cry 5 and all the Resident Evil remakes when, by their own admission, they don't sell as well as, you know, Monster Hunter on Switch, which would be 9 million, which would, it's a number that it's scoffed at because World did 15 when we don't know if World 2 would achieve the 10 million mark. We can speculate that it will, but you never know how much the Western audience will stay there, which was what propelled the game in the first place. But anyway, that's not the video for that, and this video is already almost as long as the other one. But then again, this also has like 2 minutes as it has to be cut because of, you know, battery. So let's look at predictions that I made for each month, and then we'll look at how much I was wrong, or as of right now, wrong, or how wrong I will look. So for January I said Tokyo Mirage Sessions and Smash DLC. 100% correct, mostly because TMS was already told to us at that point, and it seemed likely that Smash was going to do it. But anyway, February, and please don't use this against my clear big brain insider knowledge, that I got this wrong. My sources probably got this incorrect. Probably changed plans. Nintendo Switch Online game, which didn't happen. Plans changed, people. It was coronavirus. Then for March, Animal Crossing, which had a date already since E3, so not really much. Smash DLC, which the coronavirus, and Mario Maker update, which was delayed by 2 weeks. People, come on, I don't make the rules. I don't know things. It just happened. It was delayed because coronavirus. Then April, Mario Sports game, or Paper Mario, which again, coronavirus stopped it from coming out, or Nintendo announcing it, or having it. Totally coronavirus, and not, you know, bad predictions on my part, or my lack of insider knowledge that it's totally a real thing. Then for May, Mario Kart, or the ARMS team, new IP, and Smash DLC, which, hey, I got the Smash DLC wrong. It was delayed by a couple of weeks because Sakurai did not want people to work for the first 2 weeks of the year because of coronavirus. And I could, Jesus, why did I stop there? My brain stopped for a second because my nose was clogged up a little bit. Tried to expel air out. You probably saw that, and it stopped. I don't know. It got the dates swapped. My source apologized for that, but yeah, Mario Maker, no, Mario Kart. We're gonna be hearing something from Nintendo because of Mario soon. I've been told soon-ish, within the next year and a half. Soon. So yeah, give me small time frame there. Mario Kart, which is not happening, neither is the Smash DLC again. Xenoblade for June, again, it was just a mistake. 29th of May is almost June, you can give them a pass. And Mario Maker 2 update, well, originally, let's speculate. And no, obviously, removing the jokes for a little bit of the insider thing, I do think that Mario Maker was going to get more updates, big updates, like the Super Mario Bros. 2 or Super Mario Bros. 2 USA to be a style in the game, but probably was either cut back or delayed or removed, and things were made differently because of the coronavirus. Maybe because like them moving people away, moving people to other games to help out, but at the same time they would have to make the game or the character. It could just be that they took things that already were going to be worked on for Mario 2 and just implemented to Mario 1, which seems kind of likely, but at the same time, I don't know. It's a feeling, but I don't. It's not a good feeling, and it goes back to so why I'm making so many jokes about insiders, is that one of them, instead of assuming that maybe his sources were wrong or that it he didn't know anything. He was making just a prediction. He flat out said, "I'm assuming that my source saw Mario in Mario 2 Mario the Mario 2 Mario in the game and thought, or the mushroom, and thought that Mario 2 was coming as a style and not that they had bad information or they did not know what they're talking about. Just assuming that they cut back Mario 2 or that he didn't know," which is like, come on, just admit that the guy was wrong. But from here on out I can make all the insider jokes that I want because none of them can be held true or false, because right now the looks like 2020 will be heavily worked on by ports and remasters and remakes, because, you know, coronavirus is an actual thing that's now affecting Japan, and mostly to self-contain development of games will it has been affected. So from here on out, obviously the Wii U port, which would be Pikmin 3 Wonderful 101 that is coming in May. One that I was very upset at first, but now I'm not anymore, because I was very upset at Wonderful 101 because I thought, going multi-platform, I thought Nintendo doesn't own this, which means that no matter how good the game does now, or if it gets a sequel, Wonder Red and Wonderful 101 characters most likely will never make it into Super Smash Bros. But hey, apparently Nintendo still owns the IP. They allowed it, give it a free range, because, let's be honest, Wonderful 101, for as much as I love, is very, very, very niche. It's not going to do a lot of sales on the PS4, but the key word there, but, is that it still is getting, it's still Nintendo, which means if the game does a million miraculously on the Switch or something like that, or becomes a big IP, somehow, some way, with Dark Magic and all the incantations that I've been doing to my new overlord Satan, maybe the game does well, and maybe the characters can get into Smash. And why did I stutter there so much? But hey, we never know. Right now it looks like maybe the Wii U port could happen, but it will be 3D World Deluxe, which I am down for. Which also some people, I can see it speculated that maybe the 3D World items that we saw in Mario Maker 2 update might be part of the next set of levels that might come to 3D World, which would be sick. But then again, the new power-ups that actually were included were the Bullet Bill and the Power Block Head. And yes, those were the new power-ups. Everything else was new to Mario Maker, but the other ones already existed in 3D World. The propeller one got the biggest upgrade or adjustment to work on the 2D playing field instead of a 3D one, because the other one you could jump limited. You can only jump once, do the spinning once, and then Mario Maker you can do it 3 times before you touch the floor again. So yeah. Then in July I still said Mario or Super Smash Bros. DLC. It could happen. We don't know. We don't know when the next characters are going to be released and what the plans are logistically, so we have to wait a little bit for June to see. August for Metroid, for 2D Metroid, which now I could see Paper Mario being a part of it, or being the game in August if it is a part of the 35th anniversary. Breath of the Wild 2 I had for September, Mario Maker update, and Smash DLC. Smash DLC again up in the air, how things are going to be. Mario Maker 2 update clearly not happening, and Breath of the Wild 2. With all the things that's happening with the supposed big anniversary for Mario, which let's see how that pans out. But still makes sense. It's the 35th anniversary for Mario. 35th anniversary for Mario. Let's celebrate. It could happen, but with everything that's going on right now, I could see Breath of the Wild being delayed for next year. It would fit, like if Mario was this year and everything for Mario is this year, Breath of the Wild next year for the 35th anniversary of the series. Maybe like a Metroid celebration with the game, maybe 2D Metroid, my Mercury Stream, maybe the Metroid Prime trilogy that supposedly, allegedly has been finished for a while happen. And obviously Pokemon also looks like Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. Well, Diamond and Pearl remakes might happen next year. This coming mostly because of the Pokemon Twitter with the whole thing like it happened 15 years ago, guys, and it happened like on this day on 2007 in the United States. The game launched, so you know it's adding fuel to the fire, like, and like saying like. Some people point out with facts was like the person that did that tweet knew what they were doing because they put the words Sinnoh and confirmed in the same post. Yeah. Don't tell me you did not know what you were doing, brother. Then I had Bayonetta 3 or third-party exclusive for October. Up in the air, we don't know what happened to Bayonetta, we haven't seen it. Maybe this is the month slot for No More Heroes. It's up in the air. Odyssey 2 and Smash DLC. Again, we don't know if the 35th anniversary Mario is a 3-day All-Stars. I could see it happening here and not in September or something. And then December would be Pokemon expansion and Mario Maker update. The expansion is happening in June, and a holiday or fall, which could have been delayed. A lot of this list obviously is already outdated. Everything practically until May was outdated. Everything afterwards is up in the air because we don't. Every single one of these predictions could be true, but it looks like now that Nintendo might be relying on games that either they have remakes and ports ready or games that are finished. We know that Nintendo does this. We knew what was it? Not Odyssey. Jesus, Yoshi was finished months and months before the game actually launched. Twilight Princess, I think like a year before the game launched, everybody knew about it because it was on the eShop. Mario Deluxe U or New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe U Deluxe was on the eShop. Well, was not in the eShop. Was rated like 6 months or like a year before its reveal and released. The same thing for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Editions, already preloaded on the eShop. Same thing for Animal Crossing, I think it was like a month or two before launch, was already on the store for preload. There was another one that happened recently. Not recently, but there was another example that I know of, but I can't remember. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, I think was available for pre-purchase around like October, and the game launched in January. So they could have games ready to go already, and they're just planning things out, seeing how everything goes. Maybe in June we'll get a better picture. When it comes to the third-party ones, I still maintain what I said before, so, you know, we have to wait and see. Anyway, those have been the revisited episode. I think the first time I've ever done one. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been the Wedge of GS. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and whatever. And tell me in the comments, what do you think of how things are going to be now for 2020 for Nintendo and the gaming community at large. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.